During a massive hotel pre-opening, a director of finance has one overriding responsibility: guaranteeing that on day one, the balance sheet is mathematically and physically accurate. Failing this mandate has immediate consequences, ranging from tax noncompliance to debilitating financial disputes with the property owners. Preventing those failures starts with solving a foundational accounting problem: maintaining a strict boundary between operating expenses and capital expenditures. Capital expenditures, or CapEx, represent the funds a property uses to acquire, upgrade, and maintain its physical assets. To qualify, an asset must pass a strict timeline rule. Its useful life has to extend beyond a single accounting period. Standard operating expenses, by contrast, are consumed rapidly. They do not hold long-term value on the balance sheet. Managing this boundary is a structural foundation required to accurately report the property's health to owners, banks, and tax authorities. To enforce this boundary, the Director of Finance establishes a capitalization policy, which serves as the definitive rulebook governing how long-term assets are categorized. This policy defines a strict minimum dollar threshold. Every incoming asset is evaluated against this line. If it meets the threshold, it's classified as CapEx and enters long-term depreciation. If it falls below, it's routed away as a standard operating expense. The Director of Finance does not invent this number independently. The threshold is strictly dictated by the property's ownership management agreement or broader corporate guidelines. A rigorous capitalization policy acts as an automated sorting mechanism, ensuring every dollar spent aligns perfectly with the ownership's financial architecture. With the rules defined, the focus shifts to tracking. Building the actual tracking mechanism is a major, high-stakes pre-opening project. The Fixed Asset Register is a master database detailing every capitalized asset. It requires a unique tag and description. It logs the acquisition date and cost. It records the useful life and depreciation method. And finally, the exact physical location. A pre-opening involves tens of thousands of individual items. Relying on fragmented spreadsheets to track this volume will inevitably fail. By populating the Fixed Asset Register, the finance team converts thousands of disparate physical receipts into a single verifiable database of the hotel's long-term value. To enforce how that data actually gets into the master database, the finance team implements a Fixed Asset Register creation SOP. The first mandatory step of this workflow dictates that all incoming CapEx items must undergo physical verification immediately upon receipt at the loading dock. Second, a unique asset tag must be physically assigned and applied to the item. There is a strict sequence rule. This physical tagging and database logging must occur before the finance department authorizes any final payment. The payment processing node remains inaccessible until the physically verified and logged status is confirmed. Executing this tight sequence is impossible for the finance department to accomplish in isolation. This SOP demands continuous, friction-free collaboration across 3 distinct departments. Procurement handles the acquisition, engineering handles physical verification and tagging, and finance handles logging and payment. This SOP acts as a cross-departmental security checkpoint, ensuring no physical asset slips into the property uncounted and unaccounted for. When we step back, this entire financial architecture operates as a single, interconnected ecosystem. The capitalization policy sets the rules. The operational SOP physically enforces them, and the Fixed Asset Register records the immutable data. This unified system produces a day-one balance sheet, where long-term asset valuations are verified and fully supported by physical evidence. The integrity of the physical verification process on the loading dock directly dictates the mathematical integrity of these specific ledger entries. This level of precision prevents debilitating financial disputes with property owners. Establishing this unbroken chain of evidence guarantees total tax compliance from the moment the hotel doors open. A rigorously maintained Fixed Asset Register serves as the definitive evidence of a Director of Finance's control over the property's physical assets and long-term financial health.